There is growing concern that St. Lucians are letting their guard down, again in the throes of one of the worst pandemics to hit the globe in over a century. In recent weeks, politicians including Prime Minister Alan Chastanet have hit the campaign trail running with little to no face coverings and adherence to the strict 6-foot social distancing guidelines in accordance with the state of emergency to ward off the COVID-19 virus. Likewise, many citizens can be seen roaming the streets with no masks, congregating in large groups and staying out past curfew with blithe disregard for the rules. The Chief Medical Officer in the latest regular update is appealing to St. Lucians not to be lulled into a false sense of security.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness, we caution St. Lucians not to become complacent as it relates to adhering to the physical distancing and the infection prevention and control measures. St. Lucians are asked to avoid participating in large social gatherings and to remain vigilant and continue taking the necessary precautions. By doing so, we can all play a significant part in protecting the lives of our families, friends, and the most vulnerable population.
Observers blame the relatively low transmission rate for the recent lax behavior. While the country has acquitted itself in slowing the spread of the virus and is preparing to restart its hobbled tourism-based economy in the face of a global recession, the CMO expects new cases of the coronavirus.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness, we remind the public that we anticipate new cases and therefore we must comply with the guidelines established in order to reduce any possible transmission of COVID-19. The support of every citizen is required in maintaining the recommended infection prevention and control and physical distancing measures. We encourage everyone to continue sanitizing your hands by hand washing and the use of alcohol-based hand sanitizer, to wear your homemade mask while undertaking daily activities out of home, and to maintain the required 6-foot distance.
Albeit the sober forecast of more possible cases and the admonishment of St. Lucians who flout the guidelines, the latest batch of tests are reportedly negative.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness received the results of the COVID-19 tests which were conducted this week. All of the 60 samples which returned were negative. To date, St. Lucia has recorded a total of 19 confirmed cases of COVID-19. 18 of those cases have fully recovered. The last case was a repatriated cruise national and was recorded on June 4, 2020. We have conducted a total of 1,264 tests to date.
The island's leading healthcare official also advises that citizens cover their mouths while coughing and sneezing. With election campaign fever rising and a host of activists-led protests and rallies planned in the coming days and weeks, medical professionals are exhorting St. Lucians to follow the protocols to save the lives of their fellow countrymen. Colby DeVoe, HTS News Force.